Hey, get your daily refresh for dry eye relief with Refresh Optive Mega 3. Did you know another fun fact of being a woman? That you are more likely than men to develop dry eyes. Ugh. That's why it's good to have relief. Give those dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with the Refresh Optive Mega 3 lubricant eye drops. It's a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. And Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. You can find Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at all major retailers.
Your business deploys AI pilots everywhere. But are they going anywhere? Or are they stuck in silos, exhausting resources, unable to scale? Maybe you don't need hundreds of AI pilots. You need a holistic strategy. IBM has 65,000 consultants with Gen AI expertise who can help you design, integrate, and optimize AI solutions. So you're not just deploying AI, you're scaling it across your business. Learn more at ibm.com/consulting. IBM. Let's create.
Are you juggling caring for your kids and aging parents? Greenlight's new Family Shield plan gives you peace of mind with a money and safety app for the whole family. Monitor senior loved ones' financial accounts for suspicious activity, track their safety with place alerts, and protect them with up to $1 million in identity theft coverage. Make the daunting feel doable at greenlight.com/Family Shield. That's greenlight.com/Family Shield.
Think advertising on TikTok isn't for your business? Think again.
We've generated over 100,000 leads, which has converted into over 40,000 sales for our pet insurance policies. My name is Trey Farrow. I am the CEO of Spot Pet Insurance. TikTok's Smart Plus AI-powered automation takes the guesswork out of targeting, bidding, and optimizing creative. If I can advertise on TikTok, you can too.
Drive more leads and scale your business today, only on TikTok. Head over to getstarted.tiktok.com/TikTok ads.
Hi, I'm Danielle Fishel from Pod Meets World. So for my two boys, I got Samsung Galaxy Watch for Kids. And I'm not saying I'm kind of jealous of my kids' tech. I'm saying I am definitely jealous of my child's tech. This thing lets them call, text, and explore all from their wrist. No smartphone required. And don't worry, you're still the boss. You control who they can talk to, and yes, you can totally stalk their location in real time. Get Galaxy Watch 7 on T-Mobile, now kid-ready with a new paired line. Visit T-Mobile.com to order yours today. Parent and child must have a Samsung account and Google account with Family Link. Requires initial pairing with a compatible Samsung smartphone and qualifying wireless plan with LTE service activated. Please check with your carrier for more information. Trusted contact applies to compatible apps. It does not restrict communication through third-party or other communication apps. Emergency services and contacts remain accessible. Location sharing is dependent on network connectivity and device being recently active. T-Mobile terms via 24 monthly bill credits when you add a qualifying paired watch line. See additional offer terms on T-Mobile.com.
There's no one more chill, more zen, more easygoing than a mom planning a major celebration for her family. Are you with me?
That was good, Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll admit, some mothers can get a little bit uptight, a little neurotic in the lead up to something big like that.
Not Mom.
And that's exactly the headspace one of our listeners is in right now. Because there's one major thing standing in the way of her son's perfect graduation party. And that thing is her next door neighbor.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
She needs help working out a deal without completely burning all her neighborly bridges.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And you're going to hear it in your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call coming up right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Remember those old 1950s TV shows where everybody lives in a perfect little suburban community and all the neighbors are friendly and helpful and they let each other borrow cups of sugar and wave from their front porch?
Yeah, why picket fences?
Turns out the real world isn't always quite like that.
Oh, really?
Wait, you're saying if I buy a house one day, it won't be like that?
A lot of the times it's more like a Cold War standoff where you're desperately trying to get your neighbor to stop parking their old sailboat on their front lawn and maybe ask them to rotate their creepy garden gnome army so they're not staring directly into your bedroom window.
But if you're where I'm from, good news, there is a bomb shelter you can go to.
Oh, yeah. There's like 4 on your block. But the point is, it could be super awkward dealing with your neighbors. And that's why one of our listeners has come to us for a little bit of help today.
Okay.
Her name is April. So, April, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey.
I mean,
You sound like a friendly type of
Yeah.
neighbor.
I am.
But apparently something is going on with one of your neighbors that's caused an issue for you. What's happening?
Yes. So, okay, my son is graduating from high school,
Aw,
and in a
nice.
couple of weeks, we have the graduation party.
okay.
And my husband and I, we're super excited, but there's one thing I'm not excited about, and I'm a little bit stressed out about this.
Okay.
Okay.
We like our house to look really nice. We like to keep everything super clean. The lawn is nice and tidy. The house is painted nice. Everything looks great.
Okay.
And there is a neighbor right next door to us
Uh-huh.
that has not mowed his lawn for, it looks like it's been years.
Ooh.
And it looks awful. And I'm just kind of embarrassed.
You're embarrassed
And
by
you-
your neighbor?
You obviously don't have an HOA, right? Or they would have made him cut that
No.
already.
Yeah.
I love a messy neighbor because it makes me look so put together. I mean, honestly, the more rusted out cars you have in your front
No,
lawn,
Brooke.
the more it looks like I am top notch.
Yeah, but it makes the whole neighborhood
Yeah.
look a little worse than
Yeah,
It makes
should.
people
but you know
coming
what?
over being like, oh, God, she bought a house here?
in this block.
I just think that you're looking at this the wrong way.
Good point.
There's
I
a
mean,
lot of positives
But
here.
April, why does it bother you so much?
The thing is it just makes the whole neighborhood look bad, and it just is a reflection on my neighborhood, which I am a part of.
Yeah.
Maybe you should start the HOA.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
you
it
should
did-
be the head of it.
You sound like an HOA
Yeah.
president for sure.
Okay.
A couple of things that have happened. So I'm a little bit nervous to ask him because there was a time a couple of years ago when he asked me if I could trim one of my trees so that he could have a better view.
Okay.
And I was really slow to get around to it. I eventually did get around to it, but it was definitely not a priority of mine.
Yeah.
So I'm just worried that he's going to remember that and be like, I'm not going to mow my lawn anytime soon, or I'm going to wait until the day before or something. It's really stressing me out. And looking back, I should have definitely gotten to that earlier. I didn't think of this has come full circle.
So
Well, no,
it
I
sounds
think-
like you guys don't have a real close relationship, you and this
No.
neighbor.
No, he's nice. He's fine. We don't talk or get together. So I just am
Okay.
a little bit worried about asking him. And I mean,
So you haven't even reached out to him at all about this? You haven't texted him or anything regarding his
no,
lawn?
no.
Yeah, but you don't know. Maybe there's something going on for why he can't mow the lawn. Maybe the easiest solution is just to offer to do it yourself.
They're
Make your
hired-
son go do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
seriously.
good. I would say hire someone, but the son's way better.
Like he could be dealing with a sickness, or he could be out of town. Like there
Yeah.
could be a lot of different reasons why
Oh.
someone
no,
can't do
he's
that.
a young, healthy guy. He's young and healthy.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Oh, we're imagining an old guy.
I mean, I see him outside all the time. It's, he works on his car and he works out. And
Okay.
I just am not sure what the deal is with this lawn, why he doesn't keep it up.
I see. I mean, because the thing is, normally in this segment, we would help people with their relationship issues. But this is a really relatable problem for a lot of people who have one neighbor who they'd like to ask to address something at their house, but it's uncomfortable to ask them to do that.
Right,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
it's not your house and not your business. I'm sorry. It's like, it feels a little judgy to be worried about the neighbor's lawn. But
Neighbors can be judgy.
Okay.
My neighbor tried to fight me because I was too loud one night. Remember? I was with a girl.
So with your awkward call here, you're looking for advice on how to call your neighbor and politely get him to agree to fix up the mess that he's made of his house.
Yeah.
okay.
He may try to fight you. I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
I would be insulted, honestly. I think that's probably what you're worried about, right? Is insulting him and saying that he's not taking good care of it.
You're,
Yeah.
you're
of
telling
things.
him your house looks dirty.
I don't know if I think he should be cleaning everything up. So I'm not worried about me being insulting. I mean, I just want him to do it.
Well, you should want to have a good relationship with him. He's your neighbor,
Well,
right?
they don't seem to talk very much at all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
but
relationship.
still.
And if he's going to do something that you'd like him to do, you may want to focus on kindness or, positivity.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do that.
Are you?
Yeah, you're about to host a big party next door to him. I'd watch out.
Yeah, because he can ruin your party too.
Yeah, and I mean, I have signs up all over that he's graduating, so it's
Okay.
he knows that there's going to
But
be a party.
It's
Yeah,
probably
people
something
parking.
that doesn't embarrass him, right?
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Okay.
But remember, they already have the animosity built up between them from when he asked her to do a favor,
Oh, yeah.
and she just ignored it for months.
What if she just made a
Is it-
giant sign that says, "Don't look at this lawn"?
Yeah.
Look at his lawn with the other sign.
You're looking for advice, and you said you are willing to actually doing it yourself or having your son do it for him.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh,
Okay,
that's a great offer.
That's a starting point at
Yeah.
least. So we can come back. We'll try and think of some advice to give you and let you call your neighbor and force him to clean up his dirty, disgusting front lawn.
Don't say it like that.
We'll do it more polite when we do it with your Awkward Tuesday phone call right after this.
Thank you.
Hold on.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
How do you get your neighbor to agree to make changes that you want to their house?
Yeah.
That is a fun question.
Yeah.
Pretty normal, because a big party is happening for our listener, April, because her son is having a graduation from his high school. He's graduating on his very first try.
Oh, man.
Good for him.
Wow, rub it in, Jeff.
I know.
It's okay.
We're
it's
so
okay
jealous.
that it took you 4.
But there's going to be at least 50 people at this party. They're going to be parking all down the street. And the problem is her next door neighbor's front lawn is a total eyesore. So she needs him to cut it, clean it up in the next 48 hours, and has turned to us for advice on how to have that awkward conversation politely.
Dude, I never knew someone who wanted an HOA before, but it sounds like she does.
But since she doesn't, we're the closest thing she has. Brooke, what's your advice to her before she calls this guy?
I think it's pretty easy, April. I think that what you have to do is you have to invite him to the graduation party.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Invite him over.
What do you think of that, April?
I don't think that's a good idea. He's not part of our friend group. I could make him a plate of food and bring it over.
He's your neighbor. He doesn't have to be part of the friend group. He's your neighbor. Invite him over, and if he's invested in the party, then he's more likely to help you out.
Yeah, but it sounds like they're just acquaintances. Like,
We're not friends.
How do you become friends if you don't start somewhere?
How do you know that I want friends?
yeah. And how do we know that this neighbor isn't going to get upset when he finds out the son has graduated high school? We don't know if he's graduated. It might hurt his feelings.
Yeah, like my feelings were
Right.
hurt, remember?
Okay, so Brooke wants to education shame your neighbor. I don't know if that's great
I
advice.
want to be neighborly. Invite him over.
Okay, well, that's 0 for 1.
Okay.
Jose, what do you think?
Do something that I like to call a neighbor favor for favor. All right?
I give lots of
Trademark,
favors to my
patent pending.
neighbors.
No,
Yes.
Jeff, not those favors.
Oh, what are you talking
Those
about?
could work.
No,
I mean, she said he was young and...
What's your advice, Jose?
Focus. You tell him that you have a favor to ask him, and if he says yes, then you will do any favor that he would like from you within reason.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a
big
Right?
offer.
You get like a pre-promise.
What do you think about that, April? I'll mow your lawn if you mow mine.
I like that. Neighbor favor for, what is it called?
Neighbor favor for favor. Trademark, patent pending. Registered.
Neighbor favor for favor.
Okay.
Something tells me you're not going to like whatever favor he asks back.
Oh, see, now that's
You don't even
you
want
gotta
him
say
at your-
within reason.
He wouldn't even come to the party.
Yeah, you can't even invite him to your house.
Brooke, you just got owned in your advice by Jose.
Oh, I win. Education doesn't always win, Brooke.
Okay, Brooke,
What?
just be quiet.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Swallow-
I'm
Sit there.
actually a good neighbor.
Okay, you need to swallow your pride right
Yeah,
now.
marinate in that burn
'Cause
that I owned you with.
You're reflecting poorly on
know
our
what's
entire show.
happening.
So let's call this guy.
I'm growing my grass out in protest.
Okay, you already do. We know. Okay, here we go. I'm going to dial your neighbor for you. What's his name, by the way, April?
Matt.
Matt. Okay, we're calling him right now. We'll step in if we feel like you need a little help, but you got this, all right?
Gotcha.
Okay, good luck.
Hello?
Hi, Matt. This is April, your neighbor. Lives right next door. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. What's going on? What's up with the call?
Oh, I mean, I just, checking in and haven't seen you out doing much lately. So I was just concerned and stuff. And
You're calling for a welfare check on me or something?
I mean, not so much on you, but more on your lawn.
Oh.
So, I mean, I was just curious,
Slow down. What did you just say about my lawn?
Well, we noticed your lawn has been very overgrown, and
You think it's overgrown, huh?
yeah. I mean, just it's not super bad, but it just doesn't look like it's been mowed for a really long time. And
I mowed it 2 weeks ago. What's wrong with you?
Oh, did you? It's just really overgrown, and with this.
Yeah, you keep saying it's overgrown, but it's not.
Well, I mean, if you look at it compared to any other houses in the neighborhood, it's very different.
Oh.
All right, just get to the point. What do you need?
So I was just hoping that that you would be able to kind of get it mowed because I have a big graduation party coming up for my son, and
All right, you know, I can I can get to it in a couple weeks.
Okay. Well, so the graduation party is in like 3 days. So,
Well, you know what? I seem to remember a favor that I asked of you a while back, and it took you about a year to do it. Do you remember that branch I asked you to cut?
yes, and I'm so sorry about that. I am so sorry. That was absolutely, yeah. I mean, just so you know, like if you would have had a party or something happening, I absolutely would have done it right away.
Oh, that's all I need to say. I got a freaking party going on over here for you to cut a branch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. If it was something that was like pressing, of course I would. You know, and like if there's any favor, like what neighbor favor for a favor, if you have something that you need done, I will help you. Like within reason, of course. Like if you need.
What did you?
help.
Did you just say a neighbor favor for a favor? What?
Yeah, neighbor favor for a favor.
No.
You know what?
I mean,
we could start right now with an apology for the branch.
Okay. I said I was sorry. You know, I did.
Say it again.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I am. It's true. I should have gotten to that earlier, and in the future, that will be different.
All right. Well, that was pretty good, I guess. I guess we can work something out.
Thank you so much.
What I'm thinking is maybe if you guys want to come over, cut my lawn for like 6 months or so, we can work something like that out.
Wait.
You want us to come and cut your lawn for 6 months?
Well, it doesn't have to be all of you, just one of you.
You're taking advantage of the situation here. This is kind of silly. I said within a reason.
Well, maybe we just talk it over at your graduation party after you invite me to it.
Oh.
Awkward.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
This is so petty. This is awful.
What the hell was that?
That is not, I don't think that's going to happen. I can bring you over a plate of food.
Man, you better introduce your friends on the
She's
phone.
going with
Let
it.
us talk for a sec.
But yeah.
Wait, what is going on?
Hey, what's up, Matt? You're on a radio show right now called Brooke and Jeffery in the Morning.
We're just handling neighbor relations right
Yeah.
now.
Wait, I'm on the radio?
Yeah. There's a segment we do called Awkward Tuesday Phone Call, and your neighbor April reached out to us for help regarding the whole lawn situation.
You've been listening this whole time?
That was the
Yeah, a
most
little bit.
passive-aggressive fighting I've heard in a long time.
Bro, 6 months? Come
Yeah.
on, Matt. You don't got to do that to her.
I'm kind of on his side.
Oh. Guys, I was just kidding.
Oh, now
Wait
you're
a
you were
minute.
joking.
Oh, so wait, is that because you're on the radio and there's like millions of people listening?
No, that's just my sense of humor. I was joking the whole time.
Oh, yeah. You have one of those, like, angry, I'm going to yell at you sense of humor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Like my dad.
Oh, come on.
April, did you hear that? He was joking with you the whole time.
I'm so relieved to hear he's joking. Funny how I didn't believe that before.
I can't.
Oh.
I think she's being
I think that-
sarcastic.
yeah. Again,
Everyone's
phone lines.
sarcastic.
It's weird.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You guys are not communicating well in your neighborhood.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I think that at the end of the day, I do want to have good neighbors. I wish we had an HOA, but we don't. I can have my son come over and mow the lawn if he needs that. It's totally fine.
For 6 months? Your son?
No, for one time.
Okay. Okay.
So, Matt, you were kidding.
I was kidding that whole time. Don't even worry about it. I'll do it today. I'll take care of it.
Oh, even on your own?
Wait, now
why?
you're being
Don't
friendly?
do it.
He didn't know he was on the radio, bro. Give him a
He's
break,
making
okay?
up. Yeah.
This is his radio personality.
He's compensating.
What about the invite to the party? I actually think you should go to the party.
Yeah.
I thought that from the very beginning,
That,
Matt.
that wouldn't be
on,
contentious
no.
at all.
You're
Don't
the neighbor.
force it.
Look, you heard him. He said he was kidding about everything, even coming over.
Yeah.
I heard that you said you'd make me a food plate. I will take that.
Hey.
Oh.
I would love to bring you a food plate. Totally
There
fine.
we go. Look at us.
This is good neighborly compromise, good communication. All we wanted to get out of this was a mowed lawn, and it sounds like now your son doesn't even have to do it for him. He's going to do it himself.
Exactly. It's perfect.
Okay.
She's about to make him
I
the
think-
smallest plate ever made for a neighbor.
Here's one kernel of corn and a single potato from the salad.
What, I gave you 3 mac and cheese noodles?
So generous.
Hey, April, by the way, I'm gluten-free, so just be cool about that.
Oh, come on.
That's fair.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I mean, look at that. We're helping neighbors come together one conversation at a time.
I am so glad I don't live in that neighborhood.
Yes, seriously.
That was like I hated
Or
all
on the
that.
other side of her house.
Yes.
You don't like all the passive-aggressive threats?
I hated it all. And like, why she didn't just talk to him in person.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't understand that with people.
This is how petty I noticed they both were, was that she is telling him to cut his lawn. He cut it 2 weeks ago. I was imagining like
Same.
a savanna in
Yeah.
Africa, and he has like a slightly longer
Maybe to your
lawn.
ankle.
Dude,
Maybe.
Yeah.
he is still hanging on to that branch.
But he is.
so hard. That branch upset him so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But the
it's
bottom
pettiness.
line is we stepped in and we fixed it.
Okay.
Everything is
Sorry.
better now. So if there's anybody out there who's been stealing from their neighbor, taking secret pictures of their neighbor
What?
through
Oh
a
my
bathroom
gosh.
window,
That's illegal, Jeff.
anything in that realm, we can help you. I want you to reach out to us after you listen to all of the other awkward calls that we have up on our YouTube at Brooke and Jeffrey. Check those out and then send us those pics that you
I
took.
knew
'cause
we
we
were
wanna
going to
see.
get to the pictures.
I'm just
I
saying.
knew it.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest for Albertsons and Safeway. Now through June 24th, score hot summer savings and earn 4 times the points. Look for in-store tags on items like Pepsi 2-liter bottles, Poppy prebiotic sodas, all laundry detergent, and Kinder's seasoning blend. Then clip the offer in the app for automatic event-long savings. Enjoy savings on top of savings when you shop in-store or online for easy drive-up-and-go pickup or delivery. Subject to availability. Restrictions apply. Visit Albertsons or Safeway.com for more details.
Dip your toes into 5-star luxury at 3-star prices on a summer getaway to Scottsdale, Arizona. Resort rates start at just $79 nightly, which means you'll be able to indulge in everything Scottsdale has to offer. From epic resort water parks and sunrise tea times to soothing spa treatments, Scottsdale is swimming with endless opportunities for fun, relaxation, and adventure. Take the plunge and plan your getaway at summerinscottsdale.com today.
Your best data center has optimized every drop of water. While the world is marveling at AI, you've controlled your energy costs and increased your reliability. But you don't have just one data center. You have several data centers across the globe. How do you make every data center like your best data center? The answer is Ecolab. Better performance, better outcomes, better impact. Ecolab. Now every location is your best location.
Get your mother-loving ears on because your big-time radio DJ's got news. PayPal lets you pay for stuff in-store, online, or over time. Now that's a tune. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, baby. PayPal.
Learn more at paypal.com. Oral health goes beyond just aesthetics. It's deeply connected to your general health and well-being. That's why preventing oral health problems before they start is so important. When you use the Colgate Total Active Prevention System, you're not just helping to prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis. You're laying the groundwork for overall wellness. Colgate Total's 3-product routine includes a reformulated toothpaste, an innovative toothbrush, and a refreshing antibacterial mouthwash that all support a healthy mouth. In fact, the 3 products were designed to work together to be 15 times more effective at reducing bacteria buildup in 6 weeks, starting from week 1, compared to a non-antibacterial fluoride toothpaste and flat trim toothbrush. Take control of your oral health and get the Colgate Total Active Prevention System today so you can be dentist ready. Visit shop.colgate.com/total.